Okay, I just gonna briefly talk about how I got baptized. I was baptized in California at Rock Church because that is the church really how to say this lead me to Jesus, and that church preach the gospel in a faithful way. I respect them, and also I listened to their sermons for years. Although I don't live in California, but online I listened to their sermons for years, and I consider them as my spiritual home, and especially at the beginning years of my walk with Jesus. So instead of getting to a local church and get baptized, I wait until the winter break of 2013 and go to California and to that church to get baptized. Actually, that church have baptism every month, but during that time I was at California. It's actually the holiday break time for them as well, so they don't have any baptism scheduled. And I talked to the pastors. I told them my story, and I told them why I want to baptize at that church, and not why I can only baptize during that period of time. And they said yes. They got very excited, and they said, "Of course we can do that. Actually, we have a lot of people fly in even from other countries into our church to get baptized, and normally we do." With sprinkle waters and instead of doing immerse baptism. I said, no, please do immerse baptism because Jesus do immerse. I want to be like Jesus. And because I follow that church for a period of time, so I do know that they have a fountain outside the building, and they do the baptism over there. So it's winter time in California. It's not that cold, but it's still cold. So I told them, said, I just want to immerse, please. And it is okay that you don't heat up the water. If it's cold water, I want to be in that, it be in that fountain. And yeah, and this they said, okay, we're gonna, cause since they have more than 10 pastors, said we need to have a meeting and make the decision, and we will inform you maybe at the beginning of 2013. And so I wait for I think 3 days. Of course, my yeah, on January the 2nd of 2013, they called my aunt and said yes. They had a meeting, and they they will baptize me with immersion baptism, and they're gonna heat up the water. Thank you, Jesus. Uh, yeah. So on January 3rd, 2013, and while the church is still closed for the holidays, and yeah, they schedule they arrange and arrange people to pastors is Pastor Joseph to baptize me into God's family. And my aunt, my uncle, and my cousins are the only ones who witness my baptism. And as I said, I know God is witnessing as well, and that's the most important thing for me. Um, yeah, so I get baptized. I get into the water, and of course, the pastor hold me and immerse me backward into the water. I open my eyes in the water, and I look at the sky and feel like I know it's only maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but I feel it's like a long time, and I do feel like I was dead, honestly. And when he tried to pull me back, it's a little bit hard. Thank God he's strong. Um, After I come out of water, I feel like, oh, I've my life back again. Yeah, I do that symbolically It means you buried with Christ and then you resurrected with Christ. But literally, I feel like I was dead and then rise up again, which is great. Yeah.